Welcome to Area DMG.
Welcome back to Area DMG. I'm your host, Philip Wesley, the Mile High Mouth. Actually, let me turn the music for this down a little bit so it doesn't interrupt too much, but I'm just going to be talking a lot anyways. The background gameplay that we're showing here is from Shantae and the Seven Sirens, or Shantae and the Secret of the Sirens, or Siren's Curse. Sorry, Shantae and the Seven Sirens. I keep messing the name of that up. Anyways, I do need to do a gaming paraphilia of this to show you a little bit of it, and then also a review of it. And then I'm also going to be doing a tier list for all 5 Shantae games. And you know what? The thing though with the tier list though is it's kind of a little difficult to get footage for like the first game. I mean, I have the first game on Game Boy Color. It's just super hard to find, and there's not really good like ways to go ahead and get in there and do like Game Boy Color stuff, you know, in terms of what's this? How did I miss that? That's something I missed the first time around. Actually, let me use some of this tuna. Yep, tuna. I should probably try and go for like a 100% thing for like secrets. Because you saw that just a moment ago, right? Yeah, there's something here. What? Huh. I wonder how many of those little extras and secrets like that I missed the first time through. Because the first time I went through, I got 75% of the map, right? And I'm like, Yep, there's something over that way too, I'm sure. I'm actually in the little, I'm on like the little thing where you can play through it slightly different. Like you can slightly reorder the way your character skills are. I kind of hope that there's some DLC for this game at some point. Because I feel like there's more they could do with it. Like maybe something that has like all the monster cards. Because like for some reason this one has a monster card thing that feels a little bit like the souls in Aria of Sorrow. Yeah. And then you can equip the monster souls if you got a certain amount for that, and they all do different items. They do different stuff. Crawl speed up. Yeah. Anywho. We're gathered here today to look at this, play a little bit of this game because of an announcement that happened today, and I want to say that I am pretty happy about all these announcements. There's that Sega announcement for that little tiny thing they're doing, the Cosmic something or other. I don't care what they want to call it in the United States. It's just we need to bring it over here. It's just like a little arcade machine that you can hook up to TV, similar to the Neo Geo one, but unlike the Neo Geo one, it's got micro switches in the joystick, and it's got about like 30 Sega games or something, like, and they're all like Virtua Fighter or some of their other arcade model stuff, like the arcade version of Altered Beast, Golden Axe and Golden Axe Return of Death Adder. So it's like, that's gonna be awesome. But we're here because of something that's pretty fantastic. Now, I still have my original Game Boy Color cartridge for this, and I still have my original Game Boy Color cartridges for Extreme games. I got quite a few of those actually. But Wayforward and Limited Run announced that Extreme Sports and the original Shantae are getting a re-release. They're getting a Game Boy Color re-release. So these are repro cards. They should have different... they're going to be a little bit different from the original cards, of course, because they're repro cards. And they're official and licensed, and they're coming out this fall. Also this fall, digitally and with physical releases through Limited Run, are Shantae, the game for Game Boy Color, the original one, for the Switch, you know, and and Extreme Sports, which is awesome. It's a really good little Extreme Sports RPG. It's really great and underrated, and you can play it right now on the 3DS. But yeah, it's good. You should get it. It's good. I'm glad that so many more people will be able to play this. And then, of course, Shantae Risky's Revenge is also getting a release on the Switch, the director's cut, plus a physical release of it. So it will be possible on the Nintendo Switch to own physical release versions of all 5 of the Shantae games. And if you missed out the Game Boy Color versions of Extreme Sports and Shantae initially, you'll have a chance to pick those up physically as repro carts, official repro carts, later on this year. And I was just like, thank you Wayforward. That was just a beautiful thing to announce. I was really, really happy about it, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. Because, like, the idea of being able to have all 5 Shantae games physically, by the way, in-game card mode on the Switch and digitally on the Switch, because it's one of those things where I'm just gonna be purchasing it multiple times. I mean, but Leia, let's be honest here. When is this one coming out? So we're getting Repro cards and Game Boy Color Switch ones. And what's the other thing? Oh, the Sega thing is called the Astro City Mini. It looks awesome, and I am so hyped for it. I don't know if it's gonna get something for the United States, but yeah, there was a thing with limited run games where they pretty much were announcing a heck of a lot of stuff as physical ports, and I'm just like, oh, really? Why would you do this to me? Thank you. Anyway, Shantae technically comes out in September. Okay. So there's going to be digital, and it's going to be a physical version for the Game Boy Color and a physical version for the Switch. So you're getting a Game Boy Color game re-release in the in the world, essentially, in 2020. Yay! And that's gonna be pretty good. And of course, the Risky's Revenge Director's Cut, which I've been asking for forever, is coming to Switch and Xbox One digitally this fall, as well as physical, from limited run games. I'm pretty happy about that. There was some big thing where it was like limited run games 2020 roundup, and here's what they're putting out on it. So A Boy and His Blob is getting a physical release on PS4. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 is getting a physical release on Switch. Bug Fables, which is actually pretty good. I need to play them. I got that from the company, and I'll show it off to you. That one's good. It's like a Paper Mario type thing. It's pretty good. That one's to be determined. You know, I'm just going to read the ones that are coming to Switch. Castlevania Anniversary Collection for the Switch. Yes. Grandia HD Collection for the Switch. That's August 7th is when that's pre-orderable. I'm looking forward to that. That's like, yes. August 28th is Mighty Gun Volt Burst. Yes. Mega Dimension Neptunia 7. Whatever. Kanai, July 8th. Katana Zero, November. Observer for Switch, to be determined. Pixel Junk Eden 2 for the Switch, to be determined. River City Girl 0, which I'm not sure what that is actually. I think that's a remake of it or something. Anyways, but September is when the Game Boy Color version and the Switch version of Shantae and the Switch version of Shantae Risky's Revenge come out. So those will probably be released sometime soon. Super Meat Boy Forever is getting a release on the Switch, of course, to be determined. The Mummy Demastered's getting at the end of this month, July 31st. Nice. Whew, wow. To the Moon is getting a Q4 physical release for the Switch. That is so fantastic. If they can really pull this off, I will be so happy. Towerfall Ascension, Trover Saves the Universe, Samurai Jack Battle Through the Time, which hasn't been released yet. Anyways, let's see. Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. Extreme Sports, Ease Origin, which is July 8th, 2020, which that's actually out. Like, you can pre-order that now. That's the thing, you can pre-order now, and those pre-orders are open for a little bit of time. So yeah, it's one of those where I'm like, yep, I gotta get that. Whew. The Friends of Ringo Ishikawa. But yeah, let's take a look at this real quick. So what gets me is that there's no Contra Anniversary Collection release. There is one for Castlevania Anniversary Collection, though, so that's going to be pretty good. No, we don't worry about saving in progress. I know, I could be showing you other stuff instead of just kind of standing around. And you're like, what? No, this is boring. Why are you doing this? No. I'll just get those. I like these little things inside here because they make me think of Super Metroid. Boom. Ugh. I'm just being terrible at this. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this stuff physically. Most recent thing that I got physically from there was Streets of Rage. I think either Clannad or Mighty Switch Force Collection shipped. I'm not sure. I got a notification from like Limited Run. They're like, hey, one of your things shipped, and I'm like, thank you. God, the amount of physical stuff for that. But yeah, it's gonna be great. I'll be able to line up the little game cards for it and be like, the Shantae risks his revenge, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, Shantae Half Genie Hero, and Shantae and the Seven Sirens. Yay! So what are they gonna do for 6? To be perfectly honest, there's some stuff that's hinted at the end of this game that they could probably do, because I feel like this one was out like really light on lore. Because a lot of the actual lore for Shantae is kind of one of the big reasons why I love this series. Also, the gameplay is pretty good. Like the first one's kind of like a little bit of a Castlevania feel to it. Blah blah blah, blaming out trouble. Blah blah blah. No, we're stuck here. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Oh, actually, let's go through here. Or is it gonna skip that? What? Oh wow, it crashed. That's actually kind of crazy. Actually, let's make sure there's not an update. I've been seeing those crashes on it, so I probably have to change out my game card, like the memory card, or I just need to make sure stuff is formatted properly, or because like that happens occasionally. That happens with some of the digital games. It's happening a little bit with this game, but yeah. But yeah, Shantae and a whole mess of other stuff is getting re-released, and I am pretty darn happy about that. So yeah, I just wanted to make a video talking about it and just showing it off and talking about it. You know, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be great. September, it's gonna be awesome. Let me know in the comments below which of the games that I mentioned from Limited Run games are you going to be purchasing, if any. I know there are some people who are pretty mad at Limited Run games for certain things. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. And hit that like button, share button, that subscribe button, and ring that little bell so you're notified whenever we have a brand new video here on Area DMG. And until the next video comes out, you are now caught up. Morning, Maya!